Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm good and yourself?
I'm good. Can you please tell us your name and your surname?
My name is Tshepang Lesufi. I'm a third year accounting student here at UFS.
Oh, fantastic. Tshepang, can you please tell us what is ISCA, Global Talent Program?
Okay. So ISCA is short for the Institute of Singapore Chartered Accountants.
Okay.
They're an accounting body for chartered accountants based in Singapore. So the global talent program that they've been running, it's basically this initiative that they have for taking talent all over across the world and having everyone in Singapore and exposing them to the Singapore business environment and getting inputs from them, also delivering inputs from their side so that everyone could network, share on case competitions, business scenarios, and also take these insights back to their home countries.
Okay, no, that's cool, man. Tell us the can you walk us back to the day when you got the email?
Yeah.
How were you feeling?
So the day was May 24th, if I remember well. It was the first thing that I saw in the morning because I got the email around 6 in the morning.
Mhm.
And for the rest of that day, I was just feeling like I won a lottery because this is an incredible feat to accomplish. It's very amazing.
True.
The feeling it was just out of this world, but because at the time I couldn't share the news, I just had to keep it to myself. So it was a bit of a challenge feeling this amazing feeling and also not being able to share it with anyone at the time.
Yeah.
But it was amazing nonetheless.
I can imagine, man, when you want to tell everyone about the great news. Yeah. So I'm just gonna ask you about your journey now. So what like inspired you to study accounting?
So, what inspired me to study accounting is that my dad back home used to have a small spaza shop.
Okay.
And seeing this every day, obviously, as a child, it sort of gets you to wonder what is it all really about? What are the mechanics of everything? The art of selling something to someone. And then you get to university level where you learn that now there's multiple levels to it at a business level. There's the auditing side, there's the tech side, there's the management accounting side, and then there's just the reporting side. So I think seeing it as a child inspired me to do it, and now being at university where I do it on a daily basis, I'm even examined on it and writing tests on it, made me fall in love with it even more.
Okay, that's interesting. So tell us about your academic journey. Has it always been like smooth sailing?
No, definitely not. My academic journey has had quite a lot of lows and quite a lot of highs. So it hasn't been one linear journey. So in first year, my funding was delayed. I only got
Oh man.
funding in second semester. So going through that first semester without any funding, that was challenging, but we managed to get through that. Now in third year, I also struggled with funding, registering for my final year. It was a very hard journey, both for me and my family to go through. But through God's grace, everything eventually worked out, and we're here today, very grateful for the opportunity and in awe and a chance to get to finish this degree.
Oh no, that's interesting. That's interesting. So with this program, of course, there's a lot of preparation that has to be done.
Yes, definitely.
So how are you preparing for the competition in Singapore, and what are you most looking forward to?
I think for me, it's mainly just relying on the teaching from our lecturers because I'm fortunate to be in a position where all of our lecturers are chartered accountants in their own respect. So relying on the education that we get from them, the training and also the tips goes a long way. But also doing my own research about the program to a greater extent than I've done yet so far, and also just learning about Singapore. What is it all about? How did it come to be a global financial and innovation hub? What are the different businesses there? And who are the people behind these businesses? And just getting to learn also from the other 15 candidates who are on the program. Some of them I am already networking with them already, just getting their background, where they come from, what inspired them to prepare for the program. So relying on the teaching and education from our lecturers who are chartered accountants in their own right, and also doing further research into the business world of Singapore.
So here you're representing UFS and South Africa.
Yes.
So how does it feel to represent both SA and UFS on an international platform?
It feels unreal. It feels absolutely amazing. It's new territory to me. It's completely uncharted territory to me. So there's not a lot of leeway that I could study from. But the feeling we always say here at UFS that only a Govsi knows the feeling. So only a Govsi knows the feeling.
That's true. I was once a Gopsi. That's true. So what message do you share? Do you hope to share about South African students and young, professionals?
I think quoting Oprah Winfrey, I used to listen to her quite a lot of times preparing for this journey, that you have to be so skilled, so competent, and so flat out fantastic at what you do that your talent simply can't just be dismissed. You have to be that good at what you do that it makes illogical sense for it to be dismissed. And also always asking the right questions, asking the why question, asking the how question. I think that's something that brought me quite far in this accounting journey. Now, accounting is a very complex field. Getting to understand the standards, how they relate to each other, you need to ask the right questions. So I guess getting into a habit of asking the right questions will also take you far. But as Oprah says, be so skilled, so competent, and so flat out fantastic at what you do that your talent simply can't just be dismissed.
That's awesome. That is awesome. So, who has been your biggest supporter through this journey?
Mr. Charles, he's my tax lecturer. There were days when approaching the interview, I was just all over the place, emotional, and I would go to his office or give him a call and we'd have a chat about it. And somehow he just knew how to sort of bring me back to my being and being grounded. There were days where after the interview, I'd felt like I didn't make it and I totally messed it up. I'd give him a call again and we'd have this conversation over and over. So if there's one person who's been my biggest supporter and a total pillar of strength, it's him, Mr. Charles Muthelesi.
So, if you could describe this moment in one sentence, what would it be? Taking you back to when you first found out that you're going, and what would
To
you
now.
be? Yeah, to now.
I'll describe it as an unreal, spectacular experience.
Hmm. No, man, that's it for the interview. Thank you for your time, and we wish you nothing but the best. You go there, you show them who South Africa is and UFS, and we wish you nothing but the best.
Thank you. Only a Gofsi knows the feeling.
Danko.